of the 2004 Super Bowl. The Pats and Panthers are underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Right there. That's it. 180. 54 miles. I'm trying to collect. Check out.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, shit.
And some room to roam now.
Oh, come on.
That
The other
one
way.
good for 33 and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody to run them down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, backside guys, man, that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
No.
Frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that,
Didn't I pause? Oh, you pause.
liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
They'll run for the first time with Sonny Michel. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
380. Right there, 54 Mike. Watch the twist. Check three. Regular.
They'll run it here. This is James White. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
They go right back to White here on first down. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
On second down, Michelle.
Get off me. Damn
Calling
you.
a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Joe McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
Brady going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Really?
And Gostkowski, he missed it. It's no good. Wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, look.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. We're scoreless after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Stepping up. He's going to keep it.
Oh, hell no.
Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton, 30 yards. As his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't lost. Yeah, there's no doubt.
It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you give yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
That's not the right place to go.
Watch the eye. 25, check 25, check 25. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Oh, he's the same thing.
Throwing again, Brady.
For real?
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to look deep for Edelman.
Oh,
and that will
my
be
Jesus
incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation.
Then how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
That was crazy.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Looking for more on 1st down. But this throw downfield, incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it.
Now a clash of bodies here. It's intercepted.
I'm going to come straight to the James and choke you to death.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now 1st down. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface.
They don't do two bodies on your
defense.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the... Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. That throw by Brady incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time
I saw your head touch the ball, bro.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
See,
he's
look,
pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe when you look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended
the last drive. You got butterfingers, boy.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Good
return that time. 18 yards. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or do you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me, just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any.
Bro, you better, I'm about to say, this doesn't go all the way up.
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
From the gun on third down, Newton. And that is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, don't force the incompletion.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job.
The smart dude. What time?
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Able to get there and pick it. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stat.
What? Now this is intercepted. My goodness.
No.
Picked off by James Bradbury. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
This time, they let you do it up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Fuck you, mate. I'm going to try this.
This would be one heck of a record if he makes this.
You.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it.
No! Get away from me!
It's
I really want to try that, though.
Bringing up 2nd down.
See, I saw that. I said, let me try this. Because that's good to me. Huh?
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Deal, Carl Davis. Charles Davis. You're going down, Sasquatch. Coda on it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
Why did those shoulder thing not working? See, I was trying to block it.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I definitely got that in my hand.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Whoa!
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
The offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's really easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. First possession of the third quarter.
Hey, you need to chill down,
maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
You almost catch you, but you blocked.
Stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
I was trying to catch you.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again.
Negro. Catch it. Negro.
This one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right.
No.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
The other guy was going after your guy
These type
on
of
the
plays
other
are
side.
backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush,
ran the
but
wrong
weren't
way.
able to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Now, throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to go back to more there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Rolling to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jamie Collins showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No
you son of a...
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far. And they come away with nothing.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard. Now the pressure comes and it goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
What the fuck?
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
You sounded like a...
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Brady now to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, man, I could have run to the
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Ooh.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Dancing to his left.
No!
He almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
How the fuck?
The Patriots send out their punter in punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no guarantee. No punt.
Psych!
They're going to try this again. It's another fake.
Why won't let me throw?
This turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward.
He won't let me throw. You see how I'm hesitating, right? He
Here's
won't
where
let me
I'm
throw.
perfectly happy to defer to my analyst and let him analyze this one.
I don't get it.
That's the analysis?
That's the analysis. I don't get it. I mean, you're on the other side of midfield. Maybe. But a fake punt way down here, you want analysis? Ridiculous.
You see me coming around the corner. He was jumping over
Panthers
you.
out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points in today's NFL.
He hopped like he was back to he hopped like
they're counting on that going through
the kangaroo, trying to jump kick him.
Teams before, some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Oh, what a juke into space. 20. Touchdown, Carolina.
How dare you disrespect
Christian
me.
McCaffrey, 60 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Me.
Gano now to add the extra point.
Oh,
he missed
why
one
my
earlier, remember, but this
stuck?
time he gets it to go. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
What the fuck? Oh, I was not over there, sir.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
Catch the damn ball,
man.
Catch the damn ball.
Reel it in.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it.
Catch the goddamn damn ball.
To actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Brady, buying time to his left, going for it all. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything.
Why you got stuck? My dude got stuck. He got stuck in the corner. He's not in the corner. He got stuck.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That fat-ass dude.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. On play action, it's Brady. He's going to go for it all. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held him in check on the scoreboard. So he needed a little assist from his friend the right upright, but 3 points all the same.
Yeah, he's a right-footed kicker. Normally, you don't mess with the right upright as a right-footed kicker, right? You're trying to bring it back right to left.
Oh, y'all, James
he got the assist. Right was right.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive? The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
See, I did that back on you, nigga.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19. And the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. McCaffrey on the counter. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Ball handler.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Hey!
You're not going to move.
Mike 54! Mike 54!
The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton being chased out left. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're saying, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me, the fantasy people loved it. Right? Anybody's going to touch the ball, gain yards, maybe put more points on the board. They kept it and did that. So, very interesting deal there, but I'm with you on that one. Maybe he just says, what the heck, we can't lose. Let's go ahead and keep trying to win or add to our lead.
My square button don't want me to throw.
That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Brady.
No. Come on, son.
Have to eat this one as down he
knucklehead.
goes. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Yo, widow, black widow, spider looking.
Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Why does that let him go? What the fuck?
Going down back at the 28. Losing 9
yards
there.
Nothing wrong with my
It also brings up 4th. They're already slim.
And he got
Hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll
Stop
go on
that
4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's got Sanu. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Shotgun now for Brady. It's complete. James White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots get a score closer. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside.
And that's
who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
I want to make 21-7.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
We'll see if they can recoup and recover. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. Here's McCaffrey.
Nope.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, my God.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. On the ground, McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
I was right
now
behind
the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Come on. Let's go, man. Well, damn!
That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
I know I'm not.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs.
My hands or legs are shaky.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts.
Oh, my God.
Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Just send a message you're not quitting.
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going all the way. And you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle. Something will happen. You pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
Hey, y'all want to play it again after this?
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to have to protect
I like having fun with y'all. Y'all
at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown. Because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. It's our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
Woo. You ready? Y'all 2 ready again? What? Hold on. What somebody's talking to my comments? Hold on. Hi. Who is Nathan Valencia? Do I know you? Want to put this on 7 minutes? Alright.
Are you ready for some football? Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that was funny. That game was funny, bro. It was very funny.
Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. This team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world it's Madden.
I put your name up there.
If you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass.
This is my great grandfather on team right here. The Raiders. I'm gonna play with them next. There they go. Hold on, how you change it on thing again? Hold on. Oh, okay. Because I haven't played football in a while. That's why I keep forgetting.
Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the New York Giants.
I got the old school helmet.
Here's the kicker, Aldrich Rosas, ready to get us going. And we are underway from Atlanta. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Those two is about to have a fight.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wait a second, why my boy just did that?
And I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently,
number 27.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now it's Penny. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards and a giant 1st down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
A gain of 3, second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jones. Steps away. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
Let's go, bro. No.
And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard.
Oh, shit. Hey, man, that's messed up. I did not get it. I almost ran to the touchdown, man. You press on S out. Huh? Alright. Well, dang.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. What I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate him and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Ryan.
What? Come on, throw the damn ball.
And he can't find anywhere to go with
Why won't
it.
let
And he
me
goes
throw it?
down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to throw the ball with circle, right?
This part of the field,
Act like he
any pass rusher will tell you
it.
that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their deep.
And now he's going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety from the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's pile this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
The other one jumped
It's a
on
tester,
over you.
that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we can put some points up and have a little momentum going. They got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 57 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points.
That's 3 times in a row.
For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Get wide.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Okay.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, Ryan.
No.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. But he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD.
Oh, what the hell?
Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Roses now to add the PAT.
He's trying to do Jackson. Michael Jackson.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Roses on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
God damn.
He will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to script.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. On 3rd down, Barkley. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32. And obviously well short of the 1st down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
No, he's doing it. No, he's ready. Look at my boy.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back complete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, y'all don't need a panic. What? No, he's facing the wrong way. Look at the boy, bro. He's facing the wrong way up there.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Looking in zone for Jones.
Yeah, bro. That's when you're born on number 40-something.
The veteran safety Antoine
looking the wrong way.
Defensive coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it. If you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd and 10, Ryan nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think that's what the blitz
former number 6 overall pick got the sack that time.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Looking in zone for Jones. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over,
that's crazy how he caught there and out of bounds. Who does that? Jeez.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I'll go to sleep early.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to
number 27.
Offensive linemen
that's
love
right
creating space for
there.
their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Damn!
Able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time.
Like a muffin. It's like a squeezing him like a muffin.
On 1st down, Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was
Oh my
swallowed
God,
up
they're
because
so
when they're
aggressive,
open,
bro.
those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
What is this, checkers? Look at them. Look at my team. They act like checkers.
Gallman will run it. And he can't get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Hey, bro, one of my players trying to break their
They've
neck.
come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Another drive for Barkley. And he is in.
Damn.
Touchdown, Giants.
You lucky.
Saquon Barkley
He is
on his
lucky.
way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
What?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
What?
70.
Oh, no, either.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down in defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing his secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They'll run for it with Goldman. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Rosas to add the extra point.
Rose! Let's get it on.
And that'll set him back 5. Rosas now to add the PAT. And it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
You saw that, right? 2 of them, bro. I did that on 2 of them.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
Thank you,
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
29 is Mike 29. Bring it. 35.
On first down, Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up at the 30. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. It's Barkley on the counter. So we got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop it right at the line of scrimmage. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass almost a victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all of these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
And finding the tight end Hooper. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Yeah, he's the giant. Almost had it.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Yeah, I love this mac and cheese, man.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
Damn!
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how that handling adjustments that might be made defensively. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, Barkley.
No, whoa!
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I don't know how many yards like that.
On first down, Barkley. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. On second down, Barkley.
What?
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley, 34 yards as his guys continue to pour it on.
Yeah,
and that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Rosas to add the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Really? Yo, you kicked it the wrong way like that.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Ryan to throw.
What?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
That was some stupid shit
the
right there.
interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
He took my ball while I was trying to put it.
They'll go to
While I was trying
Barkley
to throw it to my dude.
and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Allen Bailey in on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got him. Ready?
Now Saquon Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to kick.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in...
And now here's another interception.
Grace.
Picked off by the veteran Antoine Buffet. What a nightmarish game.
Back
He's
and forth,
having
bro.
now 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football.
Back and forth.
Take it away.
Yeah, the guys
This is a
know
good
that
game,
have thrown
too.
6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. A first down run by Barkley, unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Gallman, and an alley to run. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Ready? 60 out, ball.
Oh, and the hard
what
count
happened?
might have got
Is
him.
that me?
This might be a first down.
Why did I press that for real? My bad, bro.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Who is laughing like that? You hear that?
Again, it's Barkley. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
I'm not going to keep asking Mr. Jones for that either.
He's got his man. This is Tate. First catch so far for Tate, and he's got a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up the block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Hey, cuz. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, but that's crazy, man. This is why I don't mess with sports like this. But we're gonna pause. No, we're gonna pause, but it's like, but it's still on. Now it's gonna let us do it. Really?
Here we go.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. On the run, it's Barkley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
That didn't appear to be a run. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
You got the disc of Tony. I got the from the PlayStation store.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And this is the kind of day a running back dreams of. They keep handing him the ball, and he keeps taking it in for touchdowns.
Rosas now to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Ryan, didn't I say don't fuck me up?
Because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching.
And my goodness,
okay, I'm done right
interception.
now. I'm going back to the Cowboys.
Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then
with
the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles.
Hey,
and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley gets around him. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? The Giants on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run with Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. On this day, the ground. And look at this. It's a fake. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was.
And will be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
I was stopping right here, bro.
Won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
I'm going to stop it right
that
here.
Interception, he just set a record.
Yeah. Hello? Yeah, it's nice playing with you, though. Huh? I said it's nice playing with you, though.